So in today's episode of Knights & Dragons, we're going to be taking things somewhat differently. By the way, if you hear any background noise, that's a fly zooming in the entire room. I don't know how the fuck he got in here, but okay. Anyway, what different recap? I mean, we're going to be viewing this war from two different sides. So there were two runs that I could actually attend in terms of being top 10. My own family free-to-play that actually turned out top 10. And the top 10 with the Ghetto family, what were they called again? The Ghetto Dynasty, now they are called nowadays, because they left Alpha recently. And I'm loving their runs, you know, they are just having fun, and that's all what this game is about. And I think that many people are actually seeing how some people are ruining the game for others in terms of bringing politics to the game. And hopefully more and more people will see that over time. And yeah, therefore alliances are kind of fading, honestly. It's just every family is going for themselves right now. You know, and some have tried to look into another family that they could join or cooperate with, but it's not really working. And I can understand, because it's just politics with different ideals, you know. So that's why the families are getting divided more and more as of late. Anyways, enough about that. Of course, we still have this Guild War still here. I'm on Xalen's his account, and the Brotherhood got rank 8, and I didn't even realize that he didn't have the armor itself yet. So here we go, the Shade Flame Edge remake together with 4 pets, the circle game, and 75 gems. So yeah, this guy has a really strong account. I don't know how many sets he actually does have, but he has a lot of elites and stuff that you can see right here. Yeah, he doesn't really have a set for anything, at least not as far as I can see. But hey, you wanted me to do this on his account, and I have no idea if you actually want me to enhance the armor. But hey, I will do that on my own account anyway. And in like I said, Brotherhood for Life came in rank 8, and in you guys will see the other part soon. You know, it's actually the same video. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be doing this from two different perspectives. The one with the Ghetto family, or the Ghetto Dynasty, excuse me, and the one with my own perspective. I was not in this run, I was in the Smiley Channel run, so like I said, the Ghetto Dynasty run. And honestly, both runs did really well. Brotherhood for Life actually did participate in our own Mass Declare room, and hell, even with just about 10 to 15 guilds declaring in it, on an average, there were like 5 guilds declaring each time. But for that amount of guilds, honestly, it's nice to see that top 15 is, or top 10 even, is still available for this one. So yeah, big shout out to Area Down, of course, and one of the newer additions to the Reckless family. This fly really is pissing me off, by the way. Alpha. And yeah, then we also have Nasty from the Pandemic, and of course here we have the rest. Hey, I didn't even know Neo was on this run. Nice going, Neo. So yeah, of course Sailing got 286k. This was a free-to-play, so not everybody made minimums. I'm quite curious to see on where my own people actually went, in terms of because I had like 2 or 3 people on this run, and let's take a look. Okay, so here we have one, and I saw another one up there. Where the hell is he? Austin, okay. 110k on free-to-play. Damn. And of course we have Zen and Pond with 17k. Of course. You really need to step up your game. No, I'm just kidding. You know, it's a free-to-play, so there is no minimums. But yeah, there were, like I said, there were a lot of people on this run, and a ton of mine actually participated in this too. You know, I believe there were like 3 or something, which is actually a ton for some. But okay, never mind about that. So let's take a look at the run. So we stand United 47-0, a very clean run. GG to you guys. We stand United is one of the last bigger alliances out there. We still have NWO, the remnants of Empire, because ELF is gone too. We Stand United is like I said, one of the few alliances that's still left. They call themselves a family, but honestly it's an alliance. I don't have anything else to say. It's just an alliance. TFO says it's family too, or actually said back in the day that it was a family too, but it turned out to be an alliance. You know, all those alliances say that they feel like families, but in the end still alliances, okay? So it's not the same thing. Families are the ones that actually consist out of an alliance, you know? I mean, an alliance consists out of families is what I meant. It's the other way around. And yeah, We Stand United, like I said, it's one of the last bigger ones out there. And honestly, I don't know how long they will last, but my guess is, you know, they have been growing bigger. And I really see that tons of people are having fun in there. So big shout out to We Stand United for actually being one of the few alliances that not many people have trouble with. So here we have Dawn of the Dragons and Cadillac Hustlers. Top 3 was kinda, it was just regular, you know, I don't really have anything to say about the top 3 because it's just that easy. And the elements weren't decided also, you weren't really going for anything specific. So here we have I Help You Help Me. So we actually did get 2 top runs with our own MDR, and I Help You Help Me is the other one. And that's where we sent another 2 or 3 hitters to from Eternality. I'm talking about my own home guild here, not about my entire family, but about my home guild. So I don't know if they were ATF or, I mean FTA, so From the Ashes or Legacy, I'm not entirely sure. I believe they were From the Ashes, but you can also quote me on that because I'm not entirely sure anymore. It's too many guilds and I honestly don't really care about what alliance they are in. So here we have Mini Muffins, Smiley Chan, of course the one that I was in as stated, Q-Mob, the Brotherhood, of course, Guerreros, Latinos, QCP Academy, Gamers United, Zombie Killers, Knights of Trustification. Why is a Vacation Guild actually pushing? I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Gypsy Jokers, the 9 Divines, and Snow Wolves. Honestly, when I saw Snow Wolves pushing another 1 million up the board, I was like, okay, are they going for a late top 15 as they did last time? But in the end, no. Because, I don't know, Snow Wolves, they can really push everybody out if they wanna, honestly. But they did a top 5 letter rate, so maybe most of them are burned out right now. So I can understand that. The Regulators, Drags, Booby Trap, Crazy Adult Only, Latinos do Mundo, CAO is actually Dr. Redstone's guild, so big shout out to Redstone in this video, of course. The Immortals, A Disturbance, Angus, excuse me, I basically said Anger with an S behind it, Triple X Danger, and War Incorporated did not make it. It's like I keep saying this in every video I do, but it's always a real shame to see that when there's like one guild more pushing that than necessary, it's like, meh. You know, I mean, I know War Incorporated by now, and honestly, all those guys are really fun out in there, and it's just sad to see them getting there. But on the other hand, you know, meh, Triple X Danger. If they are going down there, then it's still the same for me. You know, I like all those people in there because some might not know me, but I know some, of course, because you know I'm always watching. Honestly, I'm always watching, and yeah. You can also clearly see that Snow Wolves and Q-Mob really have a ton less fights, especially Snow Wolves, by the way. 20 fights and then putting up 9 million. That's like an average of 400k a war. So even when it's not a strip, they average 400k. Just think about that for once. Just fucking think about it, you know. And Q-Mob, of course, 33 fights, so it's not that bad at all for them either, because most of these guilds actually do have over 45 battles, you know, some even over 50. But that's yeah, it's just what it is, you know. So like I said, nicely done, Louisiana United. And now let's take a look at the Smiley Chan perspective. So here we have the second, or my, actually, what is this? Is this my 4th or 5th? Yeah, this is my 5th account. And yeah, I actually did get top 10 on this account. Yeah, you already know. Do I already have the armor? Yeah, I think I do. But this account is one of the, I believe it's one of my weakest accounts. And honestly, to see this getting somewhat stronger now is kind of good too. And it's called the Crackling Windslayer, okay. And we're going to be enhancing this bad boy in future episodes. But you can clearly see how good it already is, you know, 8k and 6868 defense. It's commander stats, by the way. And have you guys already just did this, you know? Have you already took the time for this? Because look at that attack on that Spirit Fire armor. And now look at that attack on the Spirit Earth armor. Or the defense, I mean, it's almost 10k. And honestly, when we reach 10k, how overpowered will those armors be? Because I've already seen 15k in terms of stats. And honestly, when are we going to reach 20k? Because I don't think we're far from that. But yeah, anyway, enough about those Shadow Forge. So here we have those guys again from the fucking... keep forgetting their names, the Ghetto Dynasty. So yeah, they of course they lost their wars. That's of course that's usual. You also have losses in a war, except for Wisdom United for this one, but okay. So yeah, the first couple wars, of course, they are going to push. They are just going to push, and that's about it, of course. And I understand that they always just push at first. Just full 60 minutes, keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting. But honestly, the amount of points that they did in the first war is less than our top run that I usually do with my domination run. So we hit for about 3 million our first war in a frenzy only. So we do it in 10 minutes, what they do in 60 minutes, and we do it even more. But I'm comparing a top 25 run to a top 15 run here, so it's also kind of meh. But it's I'm trying to compare this, okay? I'm trying to compare, but it's not always properly. So yeah, like I said, you have your fair share of wins right here. And after a while the frenzies came, and I always push in frenzies. So the minimums were 75k. So for those who said I leached, here you go, 200k. And anything else? I mean, anything else you want to see? Here we have Kalinex, of course. Everybody made the minimums as usual, and yeah, it's just very nice. A big shout out for Johnny Blaze for getting me in again. He always makes over 1 million, and Ghost, of course, as well. And here we have the Ghetto Dynasty tag, the TGD, and yeah, I love it. And Maximus also turns out to be a big hitter. So yeah, those are the top 3 here, and loving it, guys. You all are doing really awesome at the Ghetto Dynasty. Same as us, you know. We're just basically different families, but we can really dominate as one. And hopefully I will see these guys, because I'm already talking to them in within our runs somewhat more, you know. Honestly, I do want to see that, but okay, that's for another time. So guys, thank you so much for watching. What ranking did you came in this war? Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you all again next time.